So last session we discussed about all these things like auto-complete string collection, key press, key down events, and even these are the two types of key sessions that we are available with: key press and key down keys. Key press and key down keys. Okay. In continuation to it, we will see our today's session. Okay. Now, first we'll talk about a special event. Connecting with this already one program we discussed in JavaScript. Same thing we are going to do in C Sharp, but approach is different. What is it? How is it going to support for us? So here I keep one label, go to properties of that label and call it as username. Browse, bold, size 10, make it okay. That is username. And beside this username, I'll have another control, that which you call as text box. So this is another control. That is text box. And I'll give the name of this control as txtun. Then again I go to toolbox. I'll place a label here. Label. Go to properties. Go to text here. Call it as password. Password. And here browse. Make this size text bold, size 10. Then okay. Password. Again go to toolbox. Now this time place a text box. Place a text box. That is for password. And for this I'll go to properties. I'll give a name as txtpwd. I'm not hiding the text. If you want to hide, put password cat star symbol. Yes, when you type password, you'll get star symbol. But however, that is not the aim of our program. Now, what I want to do is, without writing or without entering username, I should not allow user to go to password. Currently, it is not happening. So, without username, still I can go to password. That is wrong. Oh, acha. Background coding is there, no? Background coding, code behind file, yesterday's logic. Yeah, these all are there. But then we got error. Anyways, delete, not read. Delete everything. Yes, gone. Chalo, right. Now, run the code. Hmm. Acha. I remove form load event. Okay. Undo. Go to design window. Go to properties, event. Yes, here. Delete this. Save. To form1.cs. Now delete the code. Okay. Now go back to design. Yes. Now run the code. Yes. Execute. Now what I was saying, without entering username, can I go to password? Yes, you can. Just press tab key, it's enough. And you can see when I type something here, Sharif, text is not visible. Okay, when I go here, the text is visible. But interesting thing is, I should restrict a user not to go to password until and unless he don't give username. That is what the aim of a program is, right? So to deal with this, remember, now we are going to use one special control called error provider control. Error provider control. Okay, what do you want to do? Condition. Condition. What is the condition? Without entering username, control should not go to password. So it is like validation. So to deal with this, go to properties of the text box, then go to event. Under events, there is an event called validating event. See, somewhere it will be validating. Select the text box, right click, properties. Yeah, do you see here? Validating event it is. Validating. Now select that event and double click on it. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, select and double click. Valid. Okay. Now after this, what you have to do, put your if condition. If what txt username dot text is equal to blank page. It means if there is no content available in the text box. If there is no content available in the text box, immediately I want to get confirmation. What should be the confirmation? See, error provider one dot set error txt username, and I say please input username, and after that control should be in the same text box. So e dot cancel equal to true. What is e here? Cancel event args object, and cancel equal to true. Then we write else error provider one dot set error txt username comma blank space. But run the code and see now. Problem is solved. Earlier we were in a type something, type Ahmed, password something, Sharif. It's fine, working fine. Okay, rerun the code again. Now don't input, please. Don't input. Just try to click here. Error provider is activated. Put your control. Yes. Please input username. Type username. Come down. That error provider will go. Yes. That is one part. That is how you validate. But the other problem, another problem. Now we'll try to resolve this issue also. Run the code. Now I executed the form. But the problem is because of that validating event available, remember you can't even close the form until and unless you don't input data for user. That I don't need. So for that reason, what you can do now is we'll place two buttons here. We'll place two buttons for OK, cancel. Two buttons I'll keep. Okay, and that those buttons are going to control the validation event. Place two buttons. One button. This is for OK. Toolbox. Another button. That is for cancel. One OK. Go to properties. Tab. Text. OK. Second button. Go to properties. Text. Cancel. Two buttons I give. You want to give names of the buttons? Go to properties. Come down. We have something called name, and I say btn OK. Go to properties. Then I say btn cancel. btn cancel. Two buttons. Okay. And what do you want now? At least now what I need, whenever I click on cancel button, form should be closed. Currently we are unable to close. But what am I saying? When you click on cancel, I want the form to be closed. So I don't want, currently nothing will happen. Even if I click on a button, nothing will happen. Form will not be closed. But question, how do you close a form? What is the logic I should write? Okay, double click on the cancel button. Do remember, in order to close the form, I write this dot close. This means form. You want to deallocate memory of that form. This dot dispose. Close will close the form. Dispose will dispose the memory, but whatever has been allocated for that form. Close will close the form. Dispose will deallocate memory. Now, if I run my code, now run the code. But does it happen if I click on close cancel? No, no, it's not. Acha, do one thing. Input the data. Click on cancel. Form will be closed now. Yes, but I don't want like that. I don't want to apply validation for this cancel button. For that reason, select cancel button. Go to properties. Under properties, we have a property called uh, causes validation here. Make it false. So for cancel button, validation related part will not be connected. But run the code. Debug, start without debug. Same. Click on cancel. Direct. You understand how we are linking the form now? The way the control, the way the code is being connected. Acha, OK button. Okay, let it be. Let it be connected with validation. Okay. So even after OK also, if you want to do something similar type of coding part, you have to write. Okay. This is about which event you studied? Validating event. Validating event. And remember one more important thing. For every control, there is one default event available. for every control. For button, click event. Okay. For this one, text box, default event. Text changed event. Text changed event. Clear? That's it. Now, another event also we'll study. And this time, the event what we are going to discuss, go back, delete all this content. Now, coming to the next part of what we are going to discuss now. Here, place one text box. Place one text box. Okay, place another text box. Okay, two text boxes you already placed. What exactly I need? Whatever I type in first text box, same thing parallelly should be typed in second text box. Simple. Select first text box, double click, that's it. You see, text change event. Simply copy the content. Text box 2 dot text equal to text box 1 dot text. That's it. Over. Control F. Now see the difference. You start typing something in first text box. Parallelly it is typed in second top text box as well. Yes. Remove. Yes. Remove. Okay. So like that we can have your content available in what? Both the text boxes. That is using which event you call? Text changed event. Okay, fine. Now we'll go to another scenario. Right? So come back. Toolbox. Place a label. Label. Go to properties. Text. Enter first value. Okay. One label over. Then I'll keep text box. Text box. Right click. Properties. Name. TXT first value. Then again toolbox. Again you have to put label. Okay, label. Again right click. Go to properties. Go to text and call it as enter second value. Browse. Bold. 10. Okay. Second value. And beside it, again you want to have text box. Text box. Later I'll change the names of these text boxes. Currently we'll work with the same the way they are. Okay. And then I'll go to toolbox. Again I place a label. Label. Go to properties. Text. Call it as result. Again browse. then bold 10. Okay. And beside it, again, you want to have text box. Text box. This is for result, I think. Okay. Now give the names of all these controls. Give the names of all these controls. How? Right click, properties. Name is the property name. Okay, txtfv. For this also I'll give. For this name, txtsv, second value. And for this, go to properties. And here I'll give txtrv, resultant value. Okay. First, what do you need? First, what I need? I want to, I want to, uh, hmm, okay. I don't want a user to enter what do you call text into it. Only numbers should be allowed. We know now key press event that logic should work only for numbers. I already explained you for one text box so that employee ID can be only numbers. But now problem is I have three controls, three text boxes, three text boxes. So what I should do? Then you have an alternate. So for every text box, you have to write the same logic. So we'll do again. I'll remove. I'll show you alternate so that you have idea of both the things. Select one text box. Go to properties. Go to event. Then select key press event. Double. Okay. Now write the logic. If e dot keychar less than 0 or e dot keychar greater than 9, e dot handled equal to true. If e dot keychar equal to 8, bas, that's it. Do you understand? What did I do? I have written a code, yesterday's code. 8 is ASCII code of backspace, and this is the logic that works for your what do you call digits, only for digits. 0 to 9 will be allowed. You want to try? Check it out. First logic. Execute. Only numbers in first text box. No text, no special characters. Numbers. Yes. So I should write same logic for second text box. But then what I should do? I should write key press event for second text box. I should write key press event for third text box. Then you're making your code lengthy. And moreover, what you're doing, you're not writing anything new. You're writing same piece of code again and again, again and again, again and again. Three text boxes, three times you're already writing. Okay, I'm not interested for this. No, I don't need this at all. I don't need this. That's going very lengthy for me. Then we have an approach. I'll copy this logic because shortcut process we require this logic. So I copied same content I want, but I don't want to write same logic for three times. I'm not interested for that because that goes lengthy program. What did you do in the program? No logical stuff. What did you do then? Repeated code you have added. Same piece of code thrice you have written. That makes no point. Time waste, memory waste, no logical stuff in the program, nothing. Then how would you do that? What is the process you do then? Then I have an approach. Easy approach. Do one thing. Delete this code. Simply. No use at all. Chalo, right. Go to Acha, I can't go because connecting with this okay. Sorry. Okay. Because control is there now. So I have to unlink that first. Go to properties, events, uh, go to design window. Again, right click, properties, go on top, remove this. Okay. Now come back to form1.cs, delete this. Now what you do, since you want to apply that for all. So select the form, right click properties, not text box, no, form, here it is, form properties. In form properties also, we have key press event, double click, paste that logic, same logic. So now key press event is applied for total form. Key press event is applied for what? I'm saying total, complete form. Means if I have 10 text boxes, all 10 text boxes will not be allowed or will be allowed to enter only numbers, even if I have 10 text boxes. This is global code now. It's going to apply for all 10 text boxes. If I have 20 text boxes, all 20 text boxes will be made to accept only numbers. Will you try? Fine, go for it. Global code. Execute that. We'll first try now alphabet. Oh, it's accepting. Yes, yes. But it means the logic what you have written is still not applied. It's still not applied to the text boxes. Why so? There is a rule. What is the rule? Select the form, right click properties. Under this form tab, you can find a special property here. A special property, right? And that property should be set to true. That is called key preview equals to true. Execute the code. Now try same scenario. You try again. Same scenario. Alphabet, no special characters, no number. Yes, number. Yes, yes. But interesting thing. Result. Why do you enter? Result. I don't want to enter. Number. I don't want. Result. Disable. Go to properties. Under properties, we have something called enabled, that you have to make as false. Where is it? Somewhere you'll have that property. Yeah, enabled false. That's over. Now it won't allow you to input the data. Execute the code and try. Obviously, because I made it as enabled. I made it disabled. See, it's not highlighted. Over. See, cursor is not going at all to result. Now what do you need? Yes. Now I want to place two buttons. This is for add and this is for multiply. Button 1. Go to properties, text, add, name, BT and add, properties, text, multiply. Name btn multiply. Yes. You want to write the logic now? Simple logic. But what I'm showing you is lengthy, no doubt. We'll try. We'll write the lengthy code only. Integer a equal to int dot parse txt first value dot text. Done. Int b equals to int dot parse txt sv dot text. Int c equals to a plus b, and I write txtrv dot text equal to c dot to string. You want to change label also? Label 3 dot text is equals to sum over. You have written the code. Now go back. Second button is also there. Double click on multiply. Same code, only change in operator and text. That's it. Paste here. Here you have to change operator star. Here you have to change your text to multiply. Bus. Save the code and run and see the difference. Okay. First value 189. Second value 289. Result is there. You see, the moment I click on add, 478, result is changed to sum. Multiply 54,629, 1 multiply. Text is changed. But what did you do? Any logical stuff you did in this? Nothing. You repeatedly have written the code, making values extraction two times, right? Resultant copy two times, changing out text is however required. But lengthy. I don't need this much lengthy. Why are you repeating the code again and again? But this is one solution. This is one solution. I'm not saying it is wrong. I'm saying you are repeating. You are unnecessarily writing same piece of code again and again. Two buttons, two click event, two times you're done with the requirement. Now I'm not interested for that. Then do one thing. Not interested? We'll try. Go to properties. Go to event. Remove. Select multiply button. Right click. Properties. Remove this event. That's over. Save. Okay, now it doesn't work because I removed. Obviously, it will not because I removed the code now. Gone. Or else remove total methods itself you delete of no use. Now, now what you have to do is listen carefully and understand that code, please. Very much needed. Now, what you have to do, select add button, right click, properties. Here, add button is there. Add button. Hmm. Go to events. Go to events. Go to events. Here, event name is click. Here I write calculate, and you press double click on. Chalo, method is generated. Means now what will happen? Whenever you click on to the add button, automatically this method is called for execution because you linked this method to add button. Same thing you do again. Select multiply, go to properties, click. Just link that method. Enough. Now don't double click. 100% will go there only. No doubt it will go there only. Yes, same. Means now what did you do? Two buttons you linked to one method now. Two buttons you have linked to one method. Okay. Now question is how to know in calculate method that you have clicked on which button. Uh, this is the story. First button class B object, and listen to me carefully. Whenever I click on any button, two only we have. Whenever I click on any button among these two, remember the button clicked information or any control relevant operation you do, it's information. Anything you say, anything, either button click information or any control information. What will happen? That information will be received by sender. We have a variable there, generic type variable. So button click, when you button is clicked, that button information will be received by whom? Sender. So that sender I will connect now. Sender. Okay, but it is error. Why? Sender is object variable and you're assigning to button class object which is nowhere connected. Obviously that will end up with error. That will end up with what? No error. So what do you have to do then? You have to typecast. So before sender, in brackets you should write button. Explicit typecasting. Error is gone. You want to know which button is clicked? Then we write message box dot show, and I want to put a message b dot text plus double quotes dot write a message button is clicked semicolon. Chalo. Now run the code and you'll get your information. Yes. Add button is clicked. Multiply button is clicked. It's working. Both buttons connected here. We are getting confirmation. But over. Now get the values. Integer a equals to int dot parse value txt first value dot text. Then int b equals to int dot parse, then txtsv second value dot text, then int t. No, calculation is different now. Chalo, right. Now see how to write logic. Switch case statement, you remember, right? Switch case. Go for it. Switch. Oh, I call better. First value, second value, because b is already there now. Int r equal to 0. Now write switch b dot text case add r equal to f plus s break case multiply r equal f into s break. But you want the result now? txtrv dot text is equal to r dot to string lb label 3 dot text equal to b dot text over. Bas. Instead of writing two events, click events, we have tried to manage one event, one click event, and that is connected to two buttons. Same output you'll get, but approach we have changed. 12, 12, add 24, multiply 140. Done. Do you understand the way we did this? That is the reason last session I said very clearly. Practice well for this all scenarios, whatever I have covered. Perfectly you practice. That's it. Over. All the scenarios of text boxes I covered. Events also we covered. How many events we covered now? I'll repeat once. I'll just say the names of the event. Key press, key down, text changed, default event. It is a default event of text box, and validating event. So, what I will do is today is Tuesday, right? So, yesterday's and today's video of C sharp also I'll upload tonight only, so that you people can go through these text boxes thoroughly, all the scenarios of text boxes thoroughly, and whatever the things we have discussed last week, ASP.NET things are there, that I said already ready. I'll be uploading that also tonight. That's it. We'll stop the session.